To gain a 1-second lead over his rival, the boy made a daring move that seemed to defy all caution. He leaned into the turn at the absolute limit, his body nearly grazing the ground, tires sparking like shooting stars. Even as the strain pushed him to the brink, his unyielding determination to win remained unshaken, his unmatched talent and skill leaving competitors far behind. By the time they caught sight of Jake again, he had already pulled ahead by a gap of at least 4 seconds. With just 6 kilometers left to the finish line, Jake decisively launched his final strategy. He ordered his teammates to tightly block the rival team's support rider, ensuring their ace couldn't compete until the very end without assistance. But just when Jake thought his plan was succeeding, the rival team unexpectedly swapped their support rider. The man now in front was Mike, the rival team's strongest sprinter, whose intimidating presence even made Jake wary, especially since Jake had only beaten him by 2 seconds before. Mike's strength was overwhelming. A single misstep could let him overtake in an instant. Jake urged his teammates to push harder. As rivals kept staging comebacks one after another, Jake couldn't hide a flicker of panic. Even the rookie he had easily outpaced earlier was now riding neck and neck with him. In a split second, Jake swerved toward the rookie's handlebars, aiming to edge out the weaker competitor early. But this time, Jake was in for a surprise. At the critical moment, John veered into the nearby barrier, using the rebound to steady himself. John was no longer the man who would crumble at the slightest setback. Realizing his tricks were useless against them, Jake abandoned all strategies, deciding that only a pure test of strength would determine the true champion. His teammate fought desperately to close the gap with the rivals, but his talent and strength were slightly outmatched. Even so, he resolved to give every last ounce of energy to carry Jake to the final showdown. But things didn't go as planned. While navigating a sharp curve ahead, he skidded at a crucial moment. In that instant, all his hard work and effort seemed to vanish with the skid, but just as despair set in, Jake swiftly grabbed him. Jake saved his teammate from a mistake that could have ended his race, knowing that losing his support rider would cost him any chance at victory. At that moment, the teammate vowed not to let his comrades down again, determined to get their ace to the final stage. Next came a massive 180-degree hairpin turn, a test of the rider's skill and strength, and the key to pulling ahead of the competition. This was the moment Jake had been waiting for. He shot forward like lightning, knowing that gaining a lead in this turn could seal the deal. Victory in the second day of the National High School Championship was within reach, so he executed his most extreme cornering technique. To win this race, Jake gave it everything he had, but what he never could have expected was yet to come. 2 aces behind him clung on relentlessly, erasing the 4-second lead Jake had fought so hard to build.